Your 3-minute question and answer period for the CWB Financial Education Challenge will now begin. How did you develop the curriculum or content for your program? And did you engage with any partners?
Yep. The financial education can be a boring topic easily. And to make our content easily engaging, firstly, we connected with our partner organizations to get an idea what their need of the audience is or how they want to engage. Then accordingly, we designed a curriculum according to that workshop. We try to include open discussion time frame. We try to include relevant to easy to do exercise, and then we have virtual games so that it can be more engaging. Next question.
How did you select your target audience?
Thank you for that question. So we selected our target audience by using primary research, which involved a needs assessment survey that allowed us to find out exactly what our audiences wanted before we created any content. Then we also communicated with our peers to ensure and find out what similar issues they might be facing within, within finance. And then it was about the content that we evaluated from our primary research. For example, recently we had a workshop with Big Brother and Big Sister, and this workshop required us to talk about a number of topics that we hadn't before. So we did our research, we identified our target market with the needs assessment, and we developed a new workshop in order to be able to talk about things like tax scams, work fraud, OSAP, and other issues, thereby allowing us to successfully have a target market. Next question, please.
How did you design your evaluation process to effectively measure impact given the private nature of personal finances?
Okay, so we did that by creating, again, a needs assessment survey, which allowed us to exactly understand what our audience required. We also had post-workshop surveys to see how relatable our content was and to see if our message was being understood. We also did follow-up surveys that were sent out a month later in order to be able to understand and realize how much of the content after a month was still relatable to our audiences. And in terms of funding, thankfully right now, majority of our stuff has been online. So some of our funding that we had left over from winning last year's competition and our sponsor RBC, which is our business accelerator, allowed us to pay some of our guest speakers. Thank you. Next question, please.
Do you have an exit strategy for this project?
Yes, we do. So currently, we don't have an exit strategy. And we say this because we want to pass the baton on to our successors. There is always a need for financial workshops as the market is growing and changing.
Your time has now expired. Thank you.